Welcome to the Glowing Red Pyramid channel. Episode 3 of Death Stranding begins almost right now. What am I doing? Do I need to do anything? Should have gotten some water before I got this. Anyway, Death Stranding. Oh boy.
Beginning scan.
Beginning scan. I think I cranked up the graphics on this, so I don't know if it'll look a little better.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear. I have to go down here. I honestly don't think you'll see any difference. This way, okay. Don't mind me.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
It doesn't look that
Okay,
different.
Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
He's so sweaty.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Mother.
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still
I can't
mother's
tell what's
womb.
real or what's not real in this game sometimes.
BBs need to believe they're in one at all times.
These
to function
holograms are the
properly.
worst of it.
However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress.
I wish I could
the
update
pod is
my child
synchronizing with the
if I had
still
one.
mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
So it's downloading
Kid looks happy.
womb memories.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
Why is he babying him or her?
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed
You were
from
just
its still mother's
babying
womb.
it.
A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
There's like a umbilical cord.
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
How you could see the reflections on
right.
the
You
on the
asked me to
grass
look into
on the
why
capsule.
the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
99, 100%. What does it mean if it doesn't stay at 100%?
bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Sorry, my
Still
friend
not
just
under
sent me
guard.
pictures of
Still not chained up.
clams.
Still
I guess,
can't
like,
leave. But if you can keep
bourbon
making
and
connections, if you can get to me,
A sea
I
broil?
can go
Broil?
back
Boil? I
east,
forgot what they're
back
called.
home.
It's like
Thank
seafood
you.
in a bag, that food.
I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days.
I kind of want a
one's
tattoo
having
of
children anymore.
how Sam
Humans
has
aren't made for living
his
alone.
hands.
They're supposed to come together.
I think
to
it'd be
help
pretty
one
good
another.
filler.
And if we,
If
as
you don't
a
want a
people
tattoo in a
can't
certain
do
area, you
that,
could get something like
if we
that. It'd be
can't
really hard to
reconnect,
do, maybe, but maybe not too hard.
Then, well, it's like Bridget said. Extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
That's true.
As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
You know, I think
I'll be waiting, Sam.
on the beach. You could see some booty. That's on purpose.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
So I think one of the most amazing things about this game, it kind of changed.
Well,
Oh, wait,
Sam,
let me see what
this
this
is
guy has to
Harper.
say.
Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower?
Why not take a
It's
shower?
good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Where? There's nothing over there. There's nothing over there, Sam. Stop pointing to nothing, please. But one of the things that this game made me think about is how the director Kojima-san was able to get such a good performance out of Lindy Wagner, who used to be Wonder Woman in an old TV show, a really good Wonder Woman. If I'm not mistaken, and she's pretty old now. She kind of looks like how she does in the deathbed when she was getting cancer. That's kind of how she was. That's how she was during the creation of this game, and here you could see that she's been de-aged. And you know, if you play or if you watch something like Stranger Things, you'll notice that the kids, you know, are aging pretty quickly. Oh, excuse me, 1 second. I'm back. Excuse me. My mom just surprised me with this. It's a torta of barbacoa. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, just think of it as a meat sandwich. Almost like a roast beef sandwich with some avocado. Mm. Anyway, excuse me. You wanted me to take a shower, you little pervert. So, let's do that. He just rolled faster than P. Diddy.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee VC research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a VC.
He seems shocked.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids, waste products, drilling, dispensing.
There, take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time. 2, 1.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
No answer.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly
He's
from your
lying,
clients.
by the way.
You should see if they contain any useful
I
information.
can't prove it, but I
Mail
know
can
he
be
is.
accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
I'm never reading that shit. What are you pointing at? What? There's nothing here. Mail from Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals. Everyone at the distro really appreciates you coming through for us. Right? I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, it's battery's dead. I think I mentioned that bike in the last episode, but what if, I mean, This is what I mean. You shouldn't hide so much story like this. It's not a codec. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And I got some more bad news for you too. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials, so everyone gets what they need. And make sure that everyone that's produced gets put to proper use, yeah. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, and they emphasize this, without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter. But lately, it's like he's pulling teeth to get him. It's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keep bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. All right. Okay. Yeah. So George Baton doesn't want to work anymore. We also got an email from George Baton. That's this dude. Sam the Savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Yeah, that's true. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. And the mood was just bleak. And then you waltz on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too. But that's not it. Not all of it. Oxytocin, by the way, is a drug that they use to feel happy because they're that depressed in this world. You should take your medication, obviously, if it's prescribed. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the Cairo network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half of our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. That's what he said. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, alright? So, go show us how it's done. Alright, I'm sorry, I have to read. Alright, I have to read. I like reading. Benjamin Hancock was shitting on Baton.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Sea boil? Is that what it's called? Bow, 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 bow. Get up, dude. Oh, I can't get up. Okay. I think I'll leave now. So today I'm gonna make some tacos. Yes, tacos. Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna make some carne asada. Yeah.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this?
No.
You're mistaking the BB's memories for your
About
own.
the
They're
hallucinations?
false
No.
flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born.
28
The
weeks.
procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory system
Wait, I'm trying to do math.
enough to process external stimuli.
28
It's more
weeks?
than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
That's like the second
So who's
trimester.
the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Dead man's honor. What's going on? There we go. Finally, after 20 minutes of cutscenes. Oh, I have to go over here. For more cutscenes.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
All right. Let me see. Let me take some of this. 0 kilograms? Hell yeah. Wait, recovery. I don't want to recover anything. Oh my god.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC.
Mama.
If you don't never...
Yes. Packing in it a little too heavy, maybe.
Order assigned.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. A collection chiral crystals. Yeah, I'll do this one. But why keep giving me PCCs? I don't need so many PCCs.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any
Crystal
crystals you
mamas
gather.
love it. Be sure to charge your moon crystals tonight in the full moon.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral
This guy
crystals
directed
appear
Drive.
close to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. and they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
Collect at least one CG. How much is CG? Okay. Whoa.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Right, oh, first of all, retrieve, wait, collect, what? Okay, but what's the other one? What's the other one? Okay, orders. But why put so much stuff on me? Well, I'll just go do this, I guess. I shouldn't need to mark the map. I just need to go outside and then turn to the right.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Benjamin Hank.
Weapons restraint.
Let me see if I can.
You've lifted.
Don't mind me.
Why do I not have more energy drink? Old watchtower. Do I have a watchtower here? I don't. I guess I could put it. Go.
Sam, Chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a
Or I
wider
could
area,
build this
though, you
big
might
ass
consider
thing.
building a watchtower and relying on its senses.
This phallic ass thing. There you go. Look, that's me. This is how I get when I look at your mom. Just kidding. Man, it's getting pretty long. There we go.
Construction complete.
Very nice. Can I zoom in? Whoa, what's this? Destroyed. Okay, so we got a small with a lot of likes, a large with decent likes. For sure, I want that one. But where's it going to? Way station, is that around here? They're so lazy, dude. Just go out and grab this thing and then come inside. It's not so bad. Capital not city. Oh, it's a good one.
Nice.
Wait. When they grow, that means the ghosts are around, aren't they?
Okay, just a bit further now.
I need... I've collected enough crystals, okay? So there's some stuff over here that I kind of want to get. My boots aren't looking too good. About to reach the halfway mark. Right. They might not be around. Can I grab it? Oh god, there's one right in front of me. Try to grab me. Honestly, here's the trick. Right, so this happens, right? You get a little Squidbilly problem. Oh my god, it just grabbed me. I didn't think it was gonna grab me. So what I was gonna say is, all you have to do is run away, and it's a pretty easy run. I think I just destroyed that area. Scan. You may encounter souls of other players in the scene. Touching them strengthens your connection, enabling you to share more items, facilities, etc. That's never happened to me before. Oh my god, there's a huge fucking hole here. Okay, so I guess this area is now gone. That's fine. Jesus. That's actually the first void out I've ever experienced. Oh, it's right here. Okay, well, I'll just grab it then. We did it. We did it. I did it. Here we go. And I'm over capacity. God damn. Well, I honestly I thought it was gonna be this whole thing. Honestly, that's the first void out I've ever experienced. I'm still trying to process what just happened. And it'll always be there. I'll always be reminded of it. Luckily, this is just a tutorial area, so it's fine. Whoa, I gotta go back. I am tired. Let me go through over here. Barely made it. Wow.
Too close. There we go. Damn.
Don't fall. Oh my god, the rock.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Sam, all Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
I love that there's momentum in this game. You can really feel it when you're going downhill. Going uphill sucks. Nick Easton. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, recycle. Okay. Who's coming out? Conan O'Brien? Oh, it's Denethor.
Crystals for us?
This looks like the dad in Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Which makes me wonder if expanding
Sean
them
Bean's dad.
to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Minimum was 1 CG. I gave them 100 CGs. Imagine you order like socks from Amazon and I bring you like 10 packages of them. Hell yeah. Oh fuck yeah, I got the spray. That's a super important item.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed. Good work, sir. It seems as your
I've been awarded the title of Skilled Handler. Delivery volume grade 10. Very nice.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
What is it? Raise? Oh, 3 boxes. It's a pizza party.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
All right.
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay, so there's 3 main actors in this. Well, maybe 4 main actors in this, not including Norman, right? You just saw one of them. It was the director of Drive, who is the image of the director, but whose voice actor is another person. Same thing with Deadman. That's Guillermo del Toro. Lea Seydoux and who else? And Troy Baker. They both lend their likeness, their face, and their voice. All of these are kind of famous actors, except Obama, except that guy. I don't know if he's the voice of General Dolph or that guy in Metal Gear 2. Fortune's dad. I don't remember if it's him or not. Where am I going with this? Where I'm going with this is, why is the only unknown guy, like, his face is covered in a mask the entire game? You don't get to see him until the end of the game. And he's a good actor. He really tries in this, whereas the other ones don't really try as much. I mean, Lea is a really good actor, so she just brings it, but everyone else just seems confused. Troy Baker's just playing a dick, and he's doing it real well. He knows how to be obnoxious, no matter what he's saying. All right, what do I do?
Anybody home?
You have to go to the Cairo printer place. Let me make some. I don't have any. Oh, I have to get the Cairo printer back. That's the half-life symbol?
Have a pleasant journey. Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? I don't know if I should go this way. Or if I should follow the river. Then go up this way. I think I can. Yeah, here. And I'll have to cross here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Whoa.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that.
I bet they have other cool
But
stuff
be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
So you don't just deliver in this game. You could actually kick some ass. Equipping strand. What's this strand? This? Oh. Just roll. Kojima is like, okay, there's the stick, which is used for defense and offense, and then there's a rope to bring things together. Also, you could kick some serious ass with this rope. Am I tired or what? How's my BB doing? Let me try to soothe it a little bit.
That's it. Yeah, everything's okay.
Checking what happens once it gets to the bar there. It gets full. The orange bar. It's really tiny. What happens? Did anything happen? Damn, that's pretty far. Gotta follow the river. But like, where's the... Okay, no, it's pretty close. I think the game wanted me to go around in there, in the inner area, but I didn't. This area might be a little harder to go through. Maybe over there? I could stick to the water. I think I'll go towards... I'll go this way.
Bit heavy.
How's it looking? That's not good. Let me drink some Monster energy drink. I should have rested before I left. Made it. I know, I guess just playing this makes it seem like I just crossed the river. But it feels very realistic. In a way. Like, you really have to pay attention to every single, like, nook and cranny here. If you want to, you could also just technically walk, but you'll probably, like, always be tripping on your ass. Okay, I'm disconnected. Alright, this might be a little hard here. I don't know if I'll be able to get through. That's white water. It might be smarter to just go through there. Nah, I'll try to make it. I just gotta go there. Yeah, so my plan is to go to that spot there and then walk this way and hopefully make it around this rock here. Honestly, the smarter thing to do is to go that way. Here we go. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. On the road again. I love hiking, by the way. I don't think I'll ever go hiking again, necessarily. Outside of going to a park or something. But I would love to go hiking. I was once in Colorado, in the Rocky Mountains. And that was a beautiful area. I'll probably cry if I ever go back. Don't slide. There's the camp. Snuck around. This circle, they always do this thing, man. I don't know when I'm supposed to. So pretty much I've given one of these. They could also do it to me, and I could actually, like, balance it out. It's pretty much an alarm system that I could always bypass if I just have good pairing time, which I don't. There it is, that thing, that stupid thing.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Did it get me? so. I think I'm safe. Again, I know you want to explore in this part, and you should, but I also recommend going through this level and getting to the port, getting to the boss battle. What happened? Is there someone around here? Oh my god.
Been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hold up. Look around and trust your instincts.
It's cool as long as I open this thing, they disappear for a second. Arrow printer. I do need boots. Just made it. Whoa. Damn, why do I have so many metals? If I carry this, I think I could hit him with it.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your
Really?
vicinity have been incapacitated.
Alright, well then, I'll see what's around here then.
Yeah.
There's a rope there? Why?
This is gonna suck.
Since I have music, I might as well put it on the trip back, right? Honestly, I didn't think it'd go that easy. Kicking all those mules' asses. If you're wondering who were those people, pretty much imagine Amazon delivery drivers that get so obsessed with delivering things that they start stealing other people's stuff just to get that rush of taking something, delivering something. That's kind of what they are. You could try to kill them, but they'll just blow up, you know? Remember, people they go all oily, if you remember, when the guy who committed suicide, and then we had to, like, get rid of their body and take them to the incinerator. That's pretty much what you have to do if you kill them. And if you kill 3 of those people, and I didn't kill them, I just kicked their ass. But if you killed them, you have to kind of like...
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. Fuck. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
Yeah, so you see, he was explaining, in the future, AI did everything, but people needed busy work.
Too close.
This is Black Coffee by Elijah Who? So just testing the levels here a little bit. I love the landscape here. Over there is the next place we'll have to go to on the next episode, since I almost gotta go and actually cook some food. I know I ate something earlier, but I actually have some food I gotta make. So I'm gonna return this fabricator here.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh my god, don't fall.
Whoa.
That's my foot. These.
Use of weapons is prohibited. Use of weapons is prohibited. Use of weapons is prohibited.
Hell yeah.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Made it. Cargo condition less than 50% damage. Better than some Amazon drivers. Not subject to evaluation. Thanks. Bridge boots.
Sam, how your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
New interview data acquired. Necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, distribution center. I can make a bridge now.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be
I can't move in or zoom in.
It is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Hang on. Wind farm. I won't do those. Macer gun. Let me rest. He's tired, the poor baby. I'm tired. I'm tired too, to be honest.
Good morning, Sam.
And let me take a shower here. Oh, my feet aren't so bad this time. Not as hairy as I thought he would be.
EX grenade number 0.
All right, well, I will end it here. It was a good chunky episode, in a way. Check on BB here. Thank you again for joining on another episode of the Glowing Red Paper channel. Playing Death Stranding Director's Cut in preparation for Death Stranding 2. And, you know, to lift my spirits up a little bit, because this game kind of makes me feel happy in a way. It also makes me feel very sad and disconnected, and it's kind of boring. But still, I really do love this game. Thank you again for joining. If you are joining at a later time, or if you joined earlier, or if you're watching right now by chance, thank you for watching me, taking some time, giving me some of your time, and I hope you join in next time. Yeah, I think it'll probably be episode 4 of this, because I'm starting to feel like I'm getting sucked into this game a little bit. Anyway, until next time, this is the Glowing Red Pyramid. Please be sure to follow me here or on YouTube. Let me just pitch the YouTube account here, if you will forgive me for a second. Where the hell is it? Here we go. Yes, Red Pyramid 2449. All these videos, if you want to hear my lovely voice or see these lovely games, they'll all be there forever, hopefully. Red Pyramid 2449, and this is the Glowing Red Pyramid channel on Twitch. Until next time, have a good one, have a good night, and take care of yourself. And your loved ones too. And your pets.